out of my way, Icy Hot! Hello, welcome back to the underground warehouse where I pull out toys to react to review. Move the light out of the way. We got Todoroki today. Shoto Todoroki from My Hero Academia Nut. Here's the bottom, here's the side. We have all the other figures. We haven't done any reviews. If this one does well, I'll do all of them. I'll do like all of them as in Kachan and Deku, or whatever you want to call him. I forget his actual name, but here's the box. Pretty nice. I do have the total anime one, which I'll do a comparison later. I don't know where he's at right now, but I'll get him out. And for right now, let's just check out the figure. Not waste any time, baby. Ooh, Icy Hot. Alright, so we're being lazy again, so we're not going to take them out of the plastic, but here are the 4 face plates. Looking real nice. He's got this X-Men that goes on his chest. You pop out the little gray on his chest and pop that in. He's got a fire fist as well as an ice fist with the little ice pound in the ground hand. Pair of open hands, a pair of more like relaxed hands. Got a pair of hands that are together as well as a hair, like another head sculpt that where the hair is pushed back, kind of like the Deku. And then we have the just more open hands and some claw hands, and I have holes in it because the little armor on the back of his actual fist clip onto those. So I'll show you that in a bit. But here's everything right now. And here is your boy out of the packaging, Icy Hot Original Pain Relief Cream. Just kidding. I thought that was a good joke. If you liked it, leave a comment down below. Tell me how much you liked it. But here's the actual figure, and he's pretty cool. They did him justice. I won't yap for too long, but everything looks pretty well. There's not really a lot of paint shading on here. It kind of looks like that due to the wrinkles in the pants, but it's just the natural shadows that land on him. So he looks kind of plain. He looks kind of like a toy. I do not like how they did the print right here on the back. It makes it hard for toy photography, which is what I like to do with all my figures. And I don't really like the neck. I think they did the neck kind of crazy. It's like you can just see a huge gap, and I don't have him like super his neck pulled out. It just has got a gap right there. So that's probably like the one major gripe I have with the figure. Other than that, it looks pretty great. We can go over articulation right now because we're trying to do this as quick as possible. I don't really want to spend too much time looking at the figure because you already know SH Shfiguarts does a good job. I like how they did the neck here. It actually, why does it feel like it only goes down so much, but it goes side to side pretty well, and this little neck area moves around freely as well. We got butterfly joints, of course, but it's really not. It's kind of like Yamaguchi, where it's built into the shoulders. They've been doing that a lot lately. I noticed they did it with the Android 17. That's the most recent figure I could think of, where it's like he's got the little straps that move forward, and I think that looks pretty good, like as far as like hiding the actual articulation. Doesn't really do much for the figure, but I mean, it's there, I guess. I don't know. Arms rotate all the way around. They're on a ball joint. They go up this much. Bicep rotation. We got double jointed elbows right there, of course. Wrist rotation. They don't really go side to side because of how the armor is. That's how far the hinge goes. Got a diaphragm joint that doesn't go up that much. Doesn't go down that much either. Can rotate. Barely goes. Oh, it goes side to side pretty well. You just can't go. Oh, actually, it goes back kind of a little bit. How far can we get to go forward? Oh, yeah, look at that. I just wasn't. Oh, no, not really. But with the waist, you get him to go even further. The waist can go. It doesn't. Altogether, that's how far back you can go with the waist and the diaphragm side to side. Barely rotated because of the way the waist is cut. These little things right here are articulated down here. These also are on like a little hinge. They go up and down. Mine's a little wonky. This one doesn't want to go right here. I can see it. Legs go up that high. They go out. Can't do a full splits, but that's okay. Die cut. Double jointed knees that don't look the worst when you do them. It's just got this little gap right here, but could be worse. No boot cut, but it does rotate at the ankle. It goes forward and back. It goes back pretty far. Doesn't go forward too much. And then we got a big gap in the toes for the toe articulation. Yeah, decent figure. Decent figure. All right, so real quick, I'm going to show you how to switch these parts out because it is a little difficult. What I like to do is like to spread these out, pause, and get my thumb underneath the chest right here. Pull it out real gently because you don't want it to snap. It is a harder plastic, so it might snap, and then you get your, sorry, I didn't have it on me right here. Get your little X-Man, line it up, and it should just pop right on. Or you gotta kind of shimmy it underneath the little, oh, come on. Now you don't want to, come on, man. Come on, dead air. Oh my God, why don't you want to go on now? Give me a sec. All right, it took a little finagling, but I got it in. So now it ain't coming off. You get them like this, bada bing, bada bleeny. And then we can just switch out the, get the face. And then we'll get the, so I don't know why I didn't have everything here. Extra face. Put it on him. Push it in. Pop the new head on. Now your boy is going really fast. And these I can just show you because it's easy. These just pop off pretty simply. And then I'll just grab this hand just because, whatever. And they could just go. Oh, well, unfortunately I grabbed the wrong side, so let's grab this one instead. Make sure you don't mix them up. It's kind of hard too because they have different size things, and it slips right on. Sorry, I didn't do any of that on camera, but you get the idea. And then here he is. We're gonna do some comparisons. Here he is next to some other some other figures. This is the total anime Todoroki. Let me get that out of here. I don't know why I thought that was so funny. But real quick, I just want to say, if you can't afford this one, because this one is a little pricey, I think around like 80 bucks. This one is a pretty cool little placeholder. Honestly, like, I had this one right when they announced this one. This one had just came out. So I was like, oh, well, or not when they announced this one, but this one's been out for a good couple of months now, and I've had him in the collection just on the shelf with my other figures, and he does great. He's like the same size as everybody. Great articulation, and for 16 bucks, he comes with a variety of stuff. He comes with, I think I have it on here. He comes with this, and he comes with this, as well as extra faces and extra hands. So you get kind of a lot for 16 bucks. So if you can't afford this and you want something right now, this is definitely the way to go. And he scales pretty well. He's like pretty much the exact same size. He's actually just a little bit taller, just a smidge taller. And here he is with his besties. Honestly, great figures all around. This line so far has been definitely the most consistent as a, like, just in articulation and sculpt wise. These all look phenomenal. This might be my figure of the year. I do want to do a review on it, but I feel like it's too late too, so whatever. If this video does good and people ask me to, I'll do a review, but I don't think that's gonna happen. But yeah, I love all these figures. They're great. They scale great. They look great. I just want to kiss them all. And because I'm late to the game, I don't have the Revoltech All Might or Endeavor. So here I have Animated Heroes All Might, which is, for the sculpt, it looks great. For 20 bucks, it's not the best figure, I'll be honest. 20 bucks, they'll get you this Endeavor, and it looks fantastic. It's not very posable. Neither of these are. But if you just want them in your display just to have, you know, the lineup, these guys are great. But this is how they stack with the SH Shfiguarts. And this is personally what I have on my shelf. And then for absolutely no reason, here he is next to Daima, Goku, and Vegeta. In case you want to mix them up, you can. Whatever, who cares, yada yada bing bang boom. And then just some random figures. We got X-Men, Marvel Legends. We got Jada Toys Can. That's Cyclops. And then we got Black Ranger. all, well, Hasbro and Jada. You know, just in case you want to mix it up with some different varieties, see what you can do, how they stack up. They're basically mutants if you think about it. Like all the quirk users, they're pretty much mutants. Alright, y'all, so we're gonna bring this video to an end. And I will have to say I do like this figure a lot. I do recommend, if you are a My Hero fan, to pick this up. If you are a fan of cool action figures, definitely you might want to look into this even more. Maybe my review wasn't good enough, but you know, I think I did a pretty good job in showing you all the things that are, you know, good and bad with the figure. There's really not too much to complain about here, if I'm being honest. The only thing I really can complain about is the torso and the little neck thing. I'm not really a big fan of that, but solid figure, solid SH Figuarts product, and I do think that it's worth picking up. I will rate him a solid boo boo boo. I think I'll give him an 8 out of 10. Won't give it a 9 because of those couple of issues. There's no real paint detailing on him, so you know, if you really want something that's super detailed and got shading all throughout, this does not have it. It looks like a toy, so keep that in mind. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say. I'm trying to keep these reviews tight. I don't want it to be over 10 minutes. So with all that, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.